today is the 21st. And hold on. Hey Mom, if today's 21st, isn't that the first day of winter? Isn't today the first day of winter because it's the 21st? I think it is, as far as I know. Oh. Well, yeah, I thought I heard December once. Oh. No, but November's still fall. November's still fall. Oh. Yeah, the first unofficial day, probably. You know, because it starts to get cold. Yeah. Anyway, I was trying to ask my mom if it was the first day of winter today, or if it was in... My mom thinks it's in November, but I thought I heard sometime in December today, but oh well. Wasted time on this vlog. Okay, today, anyway, it's the 21st, and there is an issue I do want to talk about today, since today was very uneventful, and this is turned into a daily vlog. I know I did not announce this in my last week of school episode. I did not announce that it was changing into a daily vlog again. Like, or semi-daily. Anyway, today is 21st. I said that already. Twice. This would be the third time. But there's an issue I wanted to talk about today, and that's sound effects in different shows. And I got to turn down, because, well, in part 2 I'm going to record this. In part 2 I'm going to record this. This is going to be a sound that you're going to be listening for. It's a full clip, and it's from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I recorded it off of Disney Junior today. So I'm just going to describe to you. I cannot do what it sounds like because, yeah, I'm not that good. But when it comes to, complicated sounds like that. But I'm just going to explain to you what it is. So, and I know I'm kind of spoiling the episode for those of you who haven't seen it. It came out like 8 years ago. So this is when they have to rescue Santa Claus. For those of you that have seen it before. And if you have not seen Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, it is a TV show here in the U.S. and now in Canada, I believe, which I read on another website, Canadian Disney Channel or family, whatever it's called, schedule. It said Mickey Mouse. Well, anyway, and I'm sure anyone that's in the UK or any other places that's watching probably has seen it before if they have kids. But anyway, so they're rescuing Santa, and there's a problem right when they get, like, I think they're in, like, storm clouds or something. But what happens is they basically run out of fuel because they forgot to fill up their little airplane before they left, which I think is totally stupid. And when he says, we're out of gas, before that, there's a sound that starts up, like, it continues in the background, but, and I don't, you have to listen to the clip, and then just listen, because it starts up, and then they say that stuff, and then, yeah, and then, what they do is and the end, when they actually land, it also makes a really odd and awful noise. And the point I'm trying to make is I'm talking about TV shows and TV companies that cater to kids that don't realize that some of their viewers are kids or adults, and adults with developmental disabilities, specifically autism, Down syndrome, ADHD, or, if they're blind and autistic, this would be more of a problem. But certain sounds in certain shows bother them. And I'm probably going to do this clip at the end of part 2. Okay, so certain certain sounds bother them, and it causes, them to get upset. I'm thinking I'll actually do this in part 3, because I'm going to do this as a 3-part, now that I think about it. And I will be right back in just a second. Oh, really?